Well, hello, coffee time friends. How y'all doing? It's coffee time. It's Southern Sunday lunchtime, and it's time for a great meal. We're going to do a one-pot wonder today, and you're probably thinking, how on earth are you going to pull that off with what you're having? We're having country ribs, sauerkraut, roasted vegetables, and I'm going to show you all that right now. Let's come down here to our chore board. Working, chores. So what I'm going to do, these have been thoroughly washed with a scrub brush. And I'm just going to cut them in half.
You've got a little onion peel on the end of that.
I see that. I hate them little onion peppers. I'm going to cut all these potatoes in half.
I don't think the pan's going to hold all that.
We'll see, Mama. Don't get negative too quick on us. Going to have a little bit of purple onion. I'm going to cut these potatoes. We're just going to rough cut them. And we're going to parboil them with these carrots. Y'all see these carrots over here? Those are just baby carrots. These potatoes are just going right in there, and I'm just going to cube them up. And then I'm going to dice them up. You want to keep them as much the same size as you can. Well, these potatoes are running everywhere. And Mama will put a little water in these. She'll probably give them another rinse. I know, Mama. You're not going to cook them done by no means. We're just going to put them on there and parboil. You ever heard your granny talk about parboiling something? What I do is parboil, Mama, don't you? You used to parboil beans.
Yeah, I do that.
I've heard my granny talk about parboiling. But it's P-A-R, par. Pre-boil, I guess. Anyhow, that's what we're going to do. Going to go ahead and give these another slice. Make them into a dice. You've had this before. I've never had to spare the country ribs and the kraut. So that's going to be a new one on us. But I certainly have had country ribs and roasted veggies. But this is going to be new with the kraut. But I think it's going to be delicious.
You got one down in the hole over there.
What's that?
Over there on the board.
Oh, I thought I was looking in this pan for. So we're just going to cut up a few more here. Now remember, these can be eaten for 2 or 3 days. You can use these for lunches or whatever. Gonna make a big old pot, Mama.
I said that little pan over there fits in that oven ain't going to hold them.
Well,
And you said, let's see. Don't be negative.
we'll see. That's what I say. We'll see.
We might just have to make a soup out of it.
We might. Wouldn't that be terrible if we have to make soup?
We've got cabbage soup left.
We do. I love cabbage soup, and I'll be eating on it for the next few days.
That's what we should have ate yesterday. I wasn't here for lunch.
I sort of say, we nothing. Who's we? You wasn't here. You was out gallivanting around, Mama.
I was just going to say that.
Gallivanting around. If we have too many, once you parboil them, we'll just have cooked potatoes, and we'll use those up here. We'll have cooked potatoes for any old thing. All right. So what do y'all think? Has anyone ever had this before? Ribs and kraut are so good. I'm hoping so. I'm ready for some good ribs and kraut. So I'm just going to cut my onion in half here. Look and see if I had all the paper off from it. Just like that. And then I'm just going to cut it in little half moons. Just like this. This is just a purple onion. Or red onion. Whatever color you want to call it. It's an onion. We're having another special treat today. Mama's going to fry some cornbread. We were going to bake cornbread, but we've had baked cornbread, and I just threw away some baked cornbread, which was something used to never would have happened in this house. But I did throw away some. It had some mold on it. Homemade cornbread won't last rest over 2 days here, it gets mold. I think it's because I don't know, we don't, we put it in an airtight container, Mama says. But I like it good and airtight. So what do?
You wouldn't mold like that if you left it open out in the air.
It would just dry out though, it'd be hard, you couldn't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to soak it in water. So, what are y'all having? Sounds good. Hi from South Carolina. Well, hello, Pat. How are you? Hey, Miss Libby. How are you? Brenda, I want to see those ribs. Oh, okay. Let's look at these here ribs. You're going to get a good close-up of them in just a minute. But let's look at them right now. There they are. Now, folks, I smelled those about 2 o'clock this morning, and I smelled them the rest of the night. And they smell wonderful. You can see, and they've just been simmering away, and they're just going to be so good. Love a good country rib. Country ribs, if you cook them right, they are good. There's nothing better than a good country rib. I love baby backs. I love any kind of rib, but that is delicious. So I can already hear them starting to get hot over there, the potatoes and the carrots, and they will be delicious. And Mama,
get out the ribs or down there you get that big one.
That'll be fine because it's kind of a tight space, and then you got that little spider will work fine. I might just use a pair of tongs because that'd be accurate scratch. Unless they just fall all to pieces, Mama.
I think they might fall all to pieces. Is the
That's
reason
what
I was
probably.
doing it.
Yeah, probably you're right. As usual, Mama's right.
No, I'm probably.
So we got a few minutes here to chat while our veggies parboil. Hello, John and Mama from North Carolina. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Joanne. Hey, Larry, how are you? Good morning from Chattanooga. Well, Larry, you're just right down south. Where's the kraut? Emily, it's right over here being drained. We're using this right here today. Kraut.
And I'm draining it right.
Opened up a jar, and it's here being drained. You want to drain your kraut with this because you're going to be roasting it. You don't want all that watery kraut. You just want just put it in a tea strainer here, mash it down a little bit. There's quite a bit of juice in it, but we're not going to destroy that juice. We might use it for something else. Put it back in the jar for one thing. That's the kraut. As soon as those veggies start boiling, I'll start loading that tray. And I'll show you what that's going to be like. Good afternoon from Virginia. Hey, Donna. Just having a bagel and butter for lunch. Ooh, who's having that? Hillman Morris. That sounds good to me, actually. Happy Sunday. Hey, Miranda. Good morning. Just made hamburger soup. Ooh, sure, that sounds good. Good afternoon, John and Mama from West Virginia. I'm making fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, broccoli for lunch and supper. Patricia, that's a classic Southern Sunday lunch right there. Good morning from West Virginia. Hello, John and Mama. Hope you are having a blessed day. We are, Louise. We're having a wonderful day. Always blessed. Love from Chicago. Hey, Christy, how are you? Hi from sunny Florida. Hey, Tamara, how are you? It's good to see you all here. Hey, Mama, why do we tell actors to break a leg? Barb, if you got an answer. Hey, you too. Much love to you. Oh, well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Deborah. I'm making homemade vegetable beef soup. Ooh, Teresa, that's good too. Mama, can we put that on our to-do list?
We've got cabbage soup to eat up first.
I know that's cabbage soup. This is vegetable beef soup. I'll eat that cabbage soup this week. Good afternoon. It's only 11:30 here. I'm just, Linda, where you at? I'm just having toast. I'm not feeling good. Oh, well, it's 12:30 here, so you must be out west Tennessee. So how'd y'all survive the springing forward of the hour? Did anybody not sleep well, or did anyone get up late today? Hi from Central Florida. Hey, Judy Clevenger. Hi, Mama. Cook country ribs with sauerkraut. No, we didn't cook the ribs with sauerkraut. The ribs was just salt, pepper, and they had y'all's Southern secret recipe with the garlic and onion. Mama's helping me. This is what we put on it with the salt and the pepper, and in coffee. We put a 16 or 15 ounce cup of coffee and a cup of water. Put it in there, and it's been cooking since. Well, you all were here last night with us, whatever time that was. And then we gained an hour, or we lost an hour going forward. So who knows how long it was in there? But it cooked all night, and it wouldn't starve me. Every time I woke up, I was like one of those cartoon characters floating on the fumes, going, "I smell food."
I've been here at 3 or 2:30 or 3.
Well, I came in at one time in the middle of the night and checked it, and it was all right.
Making you hungry?
Are those boiling?
Not yet. They ain't started. I'll pour a little water off. See if I can get it off. Not too much water on it.
Mama thinks she's got too much water in them now. I don't know how you get too much water from boiler. She wanted to boil quick. John and Mama, you all are so cute. Oh, thank you, Julie. Janine. I can't hardly see my letters. No, Dr. Pepper, question mark. Lori Martin. Now, Dr. Pepper ribs are baby backs. Those are the ones we use Dr. Pepper. We could put Dr. Pepper in this, though. I don't think it would hurt it. But our baby backs, we put them in there with Dr. Pepper. So that's just a little difference. Mama's teetotaler on country ribs. She just wants salt and pepper and a little bit of season, something like this. She don't want much, and she don't want no barbecue sauce, and she don't, Country ribs are more like a meaty pork chop bone or something. They're a little different. We'll show them to you here in just a second. But baby back ribs, we put Dr. Pepper on them and coffee, don't we, Mama?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And let them slow cook.
Did you smash that Kraut some more?
Yes, I did, man. I did. I'm going to go ahead and load the sheet pan while the veggies are parboiling. And they'll be parboiled out in just a second. So let's head over here to our rib pot. I'm going to have to make some adjustments. So you all bear with me about 2 seconds. I'm going to raise you up high. Here we go. Going to the middle and back. So let's get in here.
Ooh, look at my glasses.
You glassed up, dude.
I can't see.
Fogged up. These smell so good. I mean, really, if you have to do anything to them, they're just smelling so good. And Mama says I can use this little.
If you can, I'll get that other one.
So we're just going to put our ribs on our sheet pan. Can y'all see that? These are the country ribs. They're not like the baby backs exactly.
They fell apart, didn't they?
No, not bad. Just drain that juice off. Now you can save this juice.
We'll cook us some potatoes in it.
Yes, you can save this delicious juice and a little bit of meat. You can make soup. It's a wonderful stock because you didn't have any bones, but it's a broth. And that's all of them, Mama. So that is the ribs.
There's enough specks of meat in here to flavor
Soups.
potatoes or something, or soup real good.
Yeah. These didn't fall plumb apart. They're doing pretty good. So I'm just going to push them out here. Just like I'm showing you here. You just want to spread them out. Then I'm going to come in between them with a little bit of sauerkraut. Just like this. Mama says I got too much.
Yeah.
Mama, I heard a car door. You probably got company coming. Maggie heard one too.
She's not barking.
She's thinking about it. So this put your kraut in between your ribs. Just like that. Mama was right. Didn't need that whole jar. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this because there wasn't much left. But you do want to drain your kraut, okay?
I'm going to pour that back in the jar in case you want it for something else.
Thank you, ma'am. You want to leave plenty of room around these edges. Don't, well, come over here, Pepper. Don't be crowding your sides, okay? Now, I'm going to take this onion and I'm just going to try to make it look a little decent. I'm just going to line our ribs with this purple onion. Just going to leave them whole for this part. This was just one medium purple onion. Along the sides it goes just like this. And it's early in the day. Mama won't mind a little onions today, and this is going to be cooked onion, so she won't mind it at all. And on the top, I'm just going to sprinkle a few more. This will be good enough for company or just family, friends. And then we're going to put some tomatoes. You don't have to worry about placing them on there. I am right now. Presentation. These are whole grape tomatoes, and they are delicious. They taste wonderful. They remind me of summertime. Because they're so good.
I fixed too many of them tomatoes.
No, Mama, you can never have too many tomatoes. Now, you may have too many potatoes, you may have too many carrots, but tomatoes. Now we've got extra onion left here, but I'll use that for an omelet tomorrow or the next day or someday. We're going to set that aside. I hear our little parboiled carrots and potatoes. You wouldn't even have to parboil these if you wasn't trying to rush it. We've got our oven on, preheating it, and we're going to parboil those up so that this meal will go quickly, because all we really have to do is roast these onions and tomatoes till they're done, which won't take just a little while, and we'll be ready to eat here. Just going to rough chop the rest of these onions and put them in a little, either a zippy lock bag or a little Tupperware container or something. Sometimes I want to use them really quickly. I just put them in a Ziploc because I can just throw that away and don't have to wash it. I guess I'm done meal prep now.
That looks pretty just like that.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, Mama, it'll get prettier in a second. It'll get prettier in a second. So let's put this right over here. I might need your spider bag.
Oh, you'll need it back for the potatoes, that's like
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
clean off the bar.
So there's the beginning of what we got going on, and we're going to put our veggies right, you guessed it, right along the sides here.
Carrots may stay a little crunchy, but I like
I don't think so, because some of them are really little. Let's come down here and let's chat while we're finishing up. This is the only, I guess, negative about live videos is it's real time, and if it takes time to cook something, it takes time. Love and blessings from Oregon. Well, hello, Pam Clevenger. Mama, there's Pam. Hi, Miss Pam. Miss Pam and Joe, they're our friends, and they're the ones sends us stuff all the time. They're just so sweet. Mama and Pam have become great friends. And Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's birthday month was last month, and Joe, my birthday month is this month.
You're going to celebrate your month like you do?
I just do the day. I barely get the day in. I don't want too much of that birthday on mine. Hello, John and Mama. Hey, Dora, how are you? Kim, I love that shirt. Oh, well, thank you, Kim. I'm sending some GFG to you.
Oh, wow.
And Mama, Kim. Kim, let's see your last name. Kim Whitmore. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, wow.
I've got that one jar in the vault. It won't be out until sometime late July.
I'm telling you, he will not open it till homegrown tomatoes come in. He said
Unless I get another one, then I'll have to. I don't know when they've got to get that back. I grew up on it. I'm old. I can't change my ways now. Mama, have those been going 10, 15?
I don't know, honey.
I think they're soft enough to start broiling. What's in the pan? Kathy, this is country pork ribs and sauerkraut. So see, here's our ribs. 1, 2, 3, whatever they are, 5 right through there. We put kraut in between them. We put purple onions on each side. And we just put some tomatoes. All that's going to roast together. We parboiled some potatoes in the hull. And some carrots, some baby carrots. So this is going to be a one-pan, one-hit wonder. And Mama, we probably will have too much. But potatoes and carrots are not going to go bad in this house. Because I'm telling y'all, I know I like the unhealthy stuff. But I love just boiled vegetables and stuff like this. I can make a meal on that. Sprinkle a little bit of y'all's seasoning on it. And that could be a meal for me. Mama, your spider ain't working.
Try to push that slide thing down on
No idea, but it's still being difficult. But I think I got the handle of it now. So this is just Irish potatoes, just cooking potatoes. You can use red potatoes, but we didn't have any.
I thought I had some, but I didn't.
And but this is gonna be just as good. It's just Irish potatoes.
And I did sprinkle just a tad salt in them while they was boiling. Give them some flavor, and then you can put your spices, but
Right.
kind of taste of what the flavor.
Right. This is kind of healthy. I'm gonna call it healthy. It's not fried in bacon grease. I know we get credit for a lot of bacon grease frying. Now I did have a little extra over here, but those are not going to go to waste. Mama, you want to go ahead and, if those aren't done, we'll go ahead and cook those. And we'll have them for another meal. So there it is. That's what we got. Now potatoes love salt. Mama put salt on these.
I didn't put much because I didn't.
They need a little salt. So I'm going to go ahead and salt the potatoes.
You could just put salt and spices on it.
Well, that salt wasn't coming up that whole time. I know y'all think, boy, he shook a while. But our salt shake's low and it's not getting up to the holes. See there? It's just bouncing around there in the bottom.
I don't have to feel that fella.
I know. I'm going to put a little sprinkle of black pepper on the veggies. Now, I'm going to use a little bit more of this Southern Secret onion and garlic seasoning from y'all's, and I'm just going to do the top like I do. There it comes. Right on the top. And that's the same thing I put on when I just roast vegetables. So that's it. That's a one-hit wonder, one pan wonder. And that's country ribs under there, sauerkraut, onions, tomatoes, and potatoes, and carrots. That's a meal, folks. That's your sides. That's your entree. That's the whole deal. Mama, you want to slide that in the oven on broil?
You open the door and I'll get the pan.
Now, it's been heating at 350 for about 10-15 minutes. So now, Mama's going to put it over there in our Easy Bake.
I can't wait to get one of those little roasted tomatoes.
And there it cooks.
Does it need in bake or broil? I put it on bake.
I put it on bake for a minute, and then we'll top it off with broil. Barbecue boneless country ribs and veggies. Now, there's no, for my son and dinner, we were having, oh, Cheryl's having barbecued. Oh, Cheryl, that would be good, too. You can't go with barbecue ribs. Mama don't care for her country ribs. She does love baby back ribs, though. Mama, how can you don't like barbecue on the country? Because they're have fat on them?
Daddy never did put it on there.
Oh, well, her daddy didn't do it, so she can't eat it.
Usually country ribs, they cook with potatoes and stuff.
Do they ever cook them with potatoes and carrots?
Not like this. No, we never had this. We might have had kraut with them, but it was just by itself.
Kraut and weenies was a popular item.
Yeah.
What else?
We'd always have biscuits.
What was Sundays like at your house, Mama, growing up? I've heard you telling stories.
Mommy always cooked a big dinner and we'd eat all together around eat dinner.
Was your house the landing spot for the whole neighborhood?
Yeah, if they played ball in the field across from my house, I'm telling how many Mommy had to cook for sometimes.
On Sundays?
Yeah.
She just kept making it work, didn't she?
She always cooked a lot. And we never turned nobody away not eating.
No, that's something I would never think of doing, would be turning somebody away for food.
They always ate. They felt as welcome as we were.
Mama, how come you're all in green today? Is this the St. Patty's Day?
This is the Sunday before St. Patty's Day.
So St. Patty's Day will be Thursday.
I think it's Thursday or Friday.
So what would you like to think of St. Patty's Day? I'm telling you what I want to fix, and don't hold me to it because sometimes nothing works out. If I can get a hold of some good corned beef, I would like to have Reuben's, either Reuben casserole or Reuben sliders. Which one would you like, Mama?
I don't know. I can't remember the Reuben casserole.
It's just like the slider with no bread.
Yeah.
But I did put breadcrumbs or croutons or something on top of it. I think it'll be good. So I'd like to have that for St. Patrick's Day. Some Reubens. Y'all like Reubens? Marble rye and corned beef and sauerkraut. This would be 2 sauerkraut. I guess this could be the warming up of the St. Patrick's sauerkraut.
Getting ready for St. Patty's. Getting our taste buds ready.
It's smelling good already.
Mm-hmm. Them onions is getting warm now.
I know. The oven was good and hot, so when we put it in there, it automatically started cooking. In that little convection oven, it's so small, it cooks quick. That's one reason we love it so good is because we can put food in there.
Probably be pretty to sprinkle some parsley flakes on it when we take it.
Mama, you know me, I put parsley on everything. Get us some parsley, we'll sprinkle it right on there. We learned our lesson on parsley, though. If you put it on there before, it don't stay green and pretty. It gets burnt. What is this, Mama? Who are you?
Pretty green.
What are you talking about? Mama brought up to put the parsley on there. What do you usually tell me? What are you putting that on there for?
Don't put so much, I say.
What are you putting that on there for? I said, Mama, it's pretty. Now Mama's doing it.
That's the greenest parsley I believe I've ever.
Parsley flakes, 100% pure parsley flakes, crisp taste, vegan, high quality. 4 cups. Amazon. Parsley does have a purpose. It's kind of like putting salt in sweet stuff. It brings out the flavors of other things in your dish. It enhances the flavor profiles that you already have. So parsley does serve a good purpose, but it sure does make it pretty on top as a garnish. Hello, John and Mama. Hey, Colleen, how are you? Sally, have I froze y'all up? I make Irish stew for St. Patrick's Day. Ginger, what is in your Irish stew? Yes, love me a Reuben. I do too, Peggy. And you know, our local Arby's has got pretty good Reubens. I think. So sometimes I'll get them for lunch. Turn it around.
Turn it around, put the big one.
Well, you got to because that cord's so far underneath that ledge. This hot plate's one Mama had. It's just smaller than the oven, so if we're just doing one thing, she'll drag it out now. We're gonna make some fried cornbread. Now I know that's not friendly, carb friendly, keto friendly, nothing friendly. It's just good friendly. But Mama's gonna whip us up some cornbread, so we'll have.
Down high.
So we'll have some fried cornbread.
I had it on. Oh, you just turned it off.
It's on max, Mama.
Okay.
And it's hot. This in here's on off.
I'm gonna use that little skillet.
Fry us up some cornbread. So while that's cooking, she's gonna be over here cooking. Let's see what Mama's up to. You got your stuff?
No, I'm gonna get it ready right now.
She's gonna get ready right now. It won't take long to make fried cornbread. Y'all make fried cornbread. There's several fried cornbreads you can do. Mama's gonna make traditional fried
Plain
cornbread. Hoe cakes or pone cakes, whatever you want to call them. The reason they call them hoe cakes is they would often make up a little bit of cornmeal, a little bit of water, and they would put them on a hoe, a garden hoe, when you chop in the weeds, and they would stick them in the fire, and they would heat, that hoe would heat up, and you'd fry them right on that hoe, and then just hold right on there, and you could cook them, turn them over, and make them done. So that is where they come up with the name. We make lacy cornbread sometimes where you make it real, real thin and it just spreads out and it gets little holes in it. It looks like worked in lace. Mama's starting without us. We better get over here.
I
And
got
let me.
3/4 cups of corn.
What, Mama? Let's get her.
I'll come over here.
There you go.
I got 3/4 cup of cornmeal in here and about 1/4 a cup of flour. I ain't gonna make many of them because I don't like
No, we don't eat these left over.
We will, but they're not.
I don't like to. They're greasy. They don't never
You can
taste as good.
pop and warm them, but they're never the same.
Never the same, Mama. She left you already. That didn't take her long. Now that white one's the avocado one, Mama.
The white one,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I see it.
I even tagged it for you.
Oh, avocado.
Huh.
You better cut it on there. You're good. If you'll sprinkle some in there, I'll get my.
I even have avocado oil on there for her now. She never did. She'd say, which one's olive oil, which one's avocado? So I had them in clear things. So I said, I'll put the avocado in the white one. And then when it comes time for it, she says, now is that the olive oil or is that the avocado oil? This is avocado oil. The difference between avocado oil and there's two major differences for me. Avocado oil has no taste, and it has a 500-degree smoke point. So the smoke point is much higher than olive oil. And olive oil does have a little bit of a taste to it. That's the reason we use it. That's the reason we like it so good. It's for the flavor. Shake it up, baby. Shake that butt of milk. Mama, they can't see you.
Well, I'm getting my bowls and stuff.
You could film a housefly easier than you could, Mama.
You could what?
Film a housefly easier than they could you.
I reckon so.
Because the housefly will light every once in a while.
I lie sometimes.
Very seldom.
I'm just checking my egg. Well, I said I was.
Dirtying up another bowl.
That's a little bowl. It won't hurt nothing.
Open your other hand. Egg in the floor. Don't slide it.
No, that didn't hit the floor.
Yeah, it did.
It's on my finger.
No, it's in the floor.
Uh-uh.
Yes, it is. There's nothing between gravity and the floor. It went straight to the floor.
Maybe my foot got it. I thought about that. You
Do
know,
you want any onion in that? I
No,
just chopped
sir.
up some.
no. I better wait a minute.
No.
'Cause those are not near done.
Oh, they have to be.
No.
Those aren't really purple. They've been in there 10, 11 minutes.
Well, I'm going to have to turn them on broil for them to
Yeah, turn them on broil and make your things and they'll be done. The ribs are done. The sauerkraut just had to heat up. The potatoes and the carrots were purple. They were tender. When I tasted that potato, it was good. So the tomatoes want to roast them a minute. We're going to put them on broil for about 3 minutes. I'll watch it while she does these delicious fried cornbreads. So buttermilk, cornmeal, egg,
Flour, 4th cup of flour.
4th cup flour. How much cornmeal was it? 3/4 cup?
Yeah, about it. And how my old
A
cups.
1/4 of a cup of flour.
And my old cups that's in there.
1/4 a cup of flour, 1 egg, and buttermilk just to make it loose. You want it to be the consistency of pancake batter.
Not hardly that thin. Because it was big flat fritters.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not doing these real flat.
You narrate your goings on there.
Because, see, I want it to kind of stay till have some, what would it be, cornmeal in the middle or meal in the middle? Instead of flat, I'm going to make these a little body with it. You think it's hot enough?
Oh, it's hot enough. No?
Hope it likes a little bit.
It was moving, the oil was moving. Has it cut off?
No, this is on. I don't know if it's cut off. or
No,
not.
it's the red light's on. Look at it. The oil's starting to move a little bit.
Yeah,
You want it to fry when you put it in there.
I seen it moving too.
Yeah, it was a moving, Mama.
I seen it.
And it's hot, Philip.
Oh, well, wait a minute. The top's finally kicked on.
It's going to get there. It's starting to sizzle a little bit. But the bottom's on too, Mama. You see that?
Yeah,
Is that normal?
I guess it's on the convection full, so it's probably heating from both sides.
Come on, little cornbread muffin. Let's get to going.
I can smell that onion getting hot.
Oh, I do too. It smells wonderful. It's starving me about like last night did. Of course, the hot plates don't heat up as quick as your stove.
I'll set this stuff over there so we can have it ready.
But it's starting.
Ours are some silverware, and you've got some.
Now, the other night, it fried my little munchies good. And they were hot.
It's starting, it just needs.
Most time we put them on the big stove and get them hot, and then we bring them over here.
I need something for my flitters.
Where's your little paper puck there will go? That'll be fine. I'll put a napkin on it right here.
I get a paper towel.
Okay.
Napkins is not thick enough or stout enough or whatever they want to stick sometimes.
Well, your corn fritter is frittering. A little bit.
We'll let it fry before we cool it down with another. See why I said I didn't want it too thin? It's rising up.
Uh-huh.
And I make them sometimes real thin and it's crispier.
Those are kind of like the lacy cornbreads. I've checked that. It's on the right thing. Mama's checking the broil. You have to watch broil. Now, folks, broil will do you wrong in a hurry. It'll be going on just fine, and then it'll burn. And then you're like,
Tomatoes is starting to show a little broil, but the rest of
you're like, I just turned my back for 2 seconds. That's when it's saying you turn its back, and it'll burn on you. Like meringue, or if you're roasting potatoes or roasting something, broil will do you wrong. Can't trust broil. Come on, little corn muffin. corn cake.
See, it's around the edges. It's getting dull. But
You might
still-
just have to take over and put it on the big stove and
And
get
in
it
the
hot.
center, it's still. See how glossy it is. I think I will turn this burner back on.
Get it fired up, Mama. It is hotter, but it ain't hot enough yet.
Once I get it hot.
We cook hot here because our stove makes it. Our stove is either scorch or you're out of luck. It just ain't gonna heat. I like to have a gas stove. I hear bad things that they're going to do well with. We've got a gas stove out in the Cannon kitchen, but I like to have one over here to cook on. A real gas stove. Happy Sunday. Oh, I was just saying, it ain't my birthday yet. My birthday's not till 29th. Put the camera back on Mama. Well, Margaret, she's over there at the stove. She's prettier than I am, but she's flabby. You can't hardly catch Mama. There's Mama, Margaret. There she is.
I'm back for a second.
But she'll be gone. And then you'll be looking at the refrigerator. Oh, mercy.
It's bad, ain't it?
What?
That I bounce around something.
Like a housefly.
Your daddy always called me Jackrabbit. I jump her up and down like a jackrabbit.
Your taters ain't burning, are they?
No, the tomatoes was the only thing I seen getting roasted.
Have Mama show her scrapbooks on your birthday again. We already done that. Y'all go back and look at that video.
No, I'm going to show them again. Because there's too many I ain't seen them.
I love my guests. So Susan, I would too. Cornbread, y'all. Love cornbread fritters. Sarita, I do too.
I
The
got it
induction
going
stoves
good.
are
Maybe
great.
I can keep it going.
All right, here she's got some over here. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to sizzle, crack, and fry. You better cut that in half or you'll be flipping two at one time.
I thought I could get that without messing it up. My spatula's a little bigger. I should have got that smaller one.
Yeah, you'd have less surface on the end there. Don't those look delicious? Golden brown. Now Mama will put a little butter on them before she takes them up and just let that be kind of melting across them. And that way that's about all you need, some
I'm
goodness.
going to let you do that.
Come let me do it. Even with the amount Mama made up, there's that much left and there's 5 in there. So
Go ahead and put butter
I
on.
sort of say Mama use it too. That just makes them shiny and pretty once you flip them the last time. That way when you take them up, they're ready to go. You're all finished those up and you check your veggies over. I'm worried about that broil because it's been in there about 8 minutes. Broil scares me because it will do you wrong, I promise you. If you've ever been done wrong by broil, from then on, anytime you broil something, you're on. Let's watch it. Let's make sure, especially a meringue. There's
You
nothing.
can't take your eye off the meringue.
There's nothing sadder than a burnt meringue on a beautiful pie. You just have to scrape that off and start all over.
It's a little brown, dark. I like it. All right.
A little brown, but not burnt. There's a
Not
difference. Those are still cooking at plate.
Yeah, they're not done.
I see it running down the sides. Let them come up to cook. All right. So what are y'all up to? Hey, John and Mama. Hey, love you. Hey,
We have some
Kira.
butter on this side of these. 'cause they're
Hey,
done.
Mama, you're double buttering today?
On
Is
this
it
side,
because
'cause it's not, them sides won't get done.
Is it because we're not
The
having?
heat is not
Because we're not having cornbread every other day, we're going to make these buttery.
Well, I like them a little bit.
I'll go light. How's that sound?
Yeah, go light on both sides.
Light butter, both sides. There you go. As soon as we get this out, folks, we're going to wrap it up and let y'all go because I know y'all got stuff to do, but I would like to show you the finished product. I hate that it's taking this much longer, but we'll go and we'll eat ours hot, and then you can forgive us for lingering, but that's what it is when you're really cooking, and it's real food, real time. It takes a minute.
It's life, it takes time. Life ain't just instant. We got so much instant nowadays.
I know, we want it all instant, don't we, Mama?
Yeah. But life is not that way. Life is just what it takes to get you going. It don't.
Now that's hot.
But when you put so much in it, it cools it down. That's what it is.
Right.
Cools the oil down. You'll hear it stop just as soon as I start putting these
I'll
in.
dip them in and shake our veggies. I'm worried about broil. Because broil will get you. You can think you're right on top of that broil, and you'll have burnt.
Well, we're having,
Let's take it out.
I think it's in good shape.
It's making me nervous wreck. I can handle bacon, I can handle slow cooking, but I can't handle broil.
It kicked off anyway. It was time for it to come out.
It was time for it to come out, and I just couldn't take the pressure
Move
no
it
more.
over a little bit so I can set this in.
I couldn't take the pressure no more, Mama. Do y'all get that way? Makes me nervous.
Now see how pretty?
Well, those tomatoes are just lightly charred to perfection. Look at that.
Yeah, more, but these
The
are
onions have turned up a little bit, but the veggies are brown. That's just what you want right there. That is what you want. What you have right there is what you want. They're on, Mama. They're on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. Let them cook slow and low. I'll turn them in a minute. Let them cook. They'll cook. Even though I unplugged it. Now, Mama's parsley. We don't want to forget that. Look at it now. And then look, when you put just a little parsley, while it's good and warm, that parsley will kind of get in there with all the potatoes and the veggies. Now look, folks, that's pretty. I don't care who you are. Little parsley goes a long way, making it very appetizing. Beautiful. Isn't it, Mama? There's your parsley. You like it?
I want to. I got to push my button in here.
All right, folks. That's Southern Sunday Luncheon today here. Let's see if I can flip it. See if I can flip a corn fritter from the other side of the room.
You're stretching out arms, ain't you, baby?
You know how it is, Mama?
Gotta do what you gotta do, huh?
Yep. And that one's going to be hateful. But he ain't going to win.
Here's your tea. Here's your tea, huh?
Well, thank you, Mama.
Have that for both dishes.
I got tea and coffee going here.
Well, you usually do, so I went ahead and got you.
So now, let's fill Mama a plate. So I'm going to get her a good rib right here in the center.
And at least a couple of tomatoes.
Oh, Mama, tomatoes is your favorite. My mama loves some good roasted tomatoes. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Some good sauerkraut. Another good tomato.
That's enough tomatoes. I don't want to hog them.
Mama, there's plenty. As they say, you eat all you want, we'll make more. We've got tomatoes, we've got more potatoes, more carrots.
Don't give me a big plate full.
Mama, what are you looking at when you say that?
That plate that you're filling.
Well, you ain't looking at this plate.
Yeah.
You ain't looking at this plate because there ain't hardly nothing on it.
That's enough.
There's your little onion.
It's enough.
That's enough. Look at that. Barely enough for a bird. That is good as downtown, folks. The parchment's going to save us any stick, but this didn't stick.
No, it didn't. You want my fork to...
No, I'm good. Look at that rib falling apart.
I
Delicious.
reckon it did. It was tender on
Falling apart. Delicious. And I'm going to get me some sauerkraut. And then I'm going to get me some of these good veggies. I got me a few more onions because I like those. I'm going to get one of your tomatoes, Mama.
I think they're pretty.
They are, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all like roasted tomatoes? We love roasted tomatoes. We love them on pizza. We love them like this. Now there it is, folks. Just like downtown. Ribs, sauerkraut, roasted vegetables, roasted tomatoes. And let's not forget these little jewels.
Little cornbread.
Cornbread fritters. Let's bless it, Mom. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for the privilege of eating. And dear Lord, we pray for the nourishment of our bodies with it. Dear Lord, we pray for your love and your mercy always. Dear Lord, we pray that we'll be in the center of your will as always. Dear Lord, that we'll do what you'd have us to do. Be with each and every prayer request that's out there, Lord, that was spoken and unspoken. In your precious name we pray. Amen. All right, Mama, what's the verdict?
I'll get me a tomato.
Mama says the tomatoes are good. Now those ribs are just fork tender. Look at that, delicious. I don't think that went in that too. No, it went over here.
Oh, that tomato's good and hot.
Why don't we just have roasted tomatoes one night? The rib and the sour cream together. Sauerkraut.
Very good.
This is delicious. My aunt is the one that said she fixed this, and I thought,
She just fixed sprouts and ribs together.
Well, we had the veggies, but the kraut and the ribs is delicious.
Now, my daddy he liked country ribs with cooked potatoes. Quarter them up.
That's
Have
like this.
big chunks. Potatoes with them and eat them.
This is delicious, and those potatoes are so tender. Mama's carrots she was worried about are tender. Okay, you'll see this again. Because we love it. Mommy, anything you want to add today?
No. Just thankful to be able to get up and get going and doing stuff.
Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mom, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.